Bali Tower, good afternoon. Lufthansa 7738 is on approach. Lufthansa 7738 cleared to land runway 09er.
We hope you enjoy flying with
Southwest
us.
1679
Before takeoff, we would
cleared
like
for
to
pushback.
encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Bali ground, Southwest 1679er, ready to taxi. Southwest 1679er, taxi to
Ladies and
runway
gentlemen,
09.
please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, remain
7738
seated until
requesting
the
taxi
aircraft
to the
has come
gate.
to a complete stop.
Lufthansa 7738 taxi to gate 16.
Bali clearance, good afternoon, Sunwing 4805, ready for pushback at 07. Sunwing 4805, cleared for pushback.
Southwest 1679er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Sunwing 4805, ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 5538 cleared to land runway 09er.
Sunwing 4805, taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower, Sunwing 4805, ready for takeoff runway 09er. Sunwing 4805, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon, LATAM 3383, ready for pushback at 05. LATAM 3383, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Air Portugal 5538 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali ground, LATAM 3383, ready to taxi. LATAM 3383, taxi to runway 09er.
Air Portugal 5538 taxi to gate 05.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Delta 7034 is on approach. Delta 7034 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon, DHL 30907, ready for pushback at 34.
Bali Tower, LATAM 3383, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon, LL 1711, ready for pushback at 12.
Bali clearance, good afternoon, Iroquois 9313, ready for pushback at 20.
LATAM 3383, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Qantas 3492 cleared to land runway 09er.
DHL 30907, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground Delta 7034 requesting taxi to the gates.
Iroquois 9313, cleared for pushback.
LL 1711, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good afternoon, LATAM 56990 is on approach. LATAM 56990, cleared to land runway 09er. DHL 30907, taxi to runway 09er.
Iroquois 9313, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, LL 1711, ready to taxi.
Delta 7034 taxi to gate 20.
Bali Tower, good afternoon, Abex 5896 is on approach. Abex 5896 cleared to land runway 09er. Bali ground, Qantas 3492 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance, good afternoon, Germania 8475, ready for pushback at 69er. Germania 8475, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, LATAM 56 3090. Requesting taxi to the gates.
Qantas 3492, taxi to gate 07.
Germania, 8475, taxi to runway 09er.
LL 1711, taxi to runway 09er.
LATAM 5690. Taxi to gate 12. Bali clearance. Good afternoon. BMI 1933. Ready for pushback at 18.
Bali ground. Abex 5896, taxi to the gates.
LATAM 5690. Hold position.
Bali Tower, Germania, 8475, ready for takeoff runway 09er. Germania, 8475. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Abex 5896, taxi to gate 34.
LATAM 5690. Continue taxi.
LL 1711. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Fly B1784 is on approach. Fly B1784 cleared to land runway 09er.
DHL 3097. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Iroquois 9313 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
BMI 1933. Taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon, Ethiopian. 1385, ready for pushback at 6-8. Ethiopian 1385, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, fly B1784 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali ground, Ethiopian 1385, ready to taxi.
Fly B1784, taxi to gate 18.
BMI 1933. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Ethiopian 1385, taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower, Ethiopian 1385, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Europa 4338, cleared to land runway 09er.
Ethiopian 1385, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon, Sunwing 8059er, ready for pushback at 30. Sunwing 8059er cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Sunwing 8059er, ready to taxi. Blue Panorama 5026 clear to land runway 09er. Sunwing 8059er, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Europa 4338, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good afternoon, Turkish 6420 is on approach. Turkish 6420 cleared to land runway 09er.
Ural 7673 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Ural 7673 ready to taxi. Ural 7673 taxi to runway 09er. Bali ground, Blue Panorama 5026 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Shamrock 9027 ready for pushback at 06. Shamrock 9027 cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Ethiopian 6357 ready for pushback at 35.
Blue Panorama 5026 taxi to gate 68.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. FedEx 5828 is on approach. FedEx 5828 cleared to land runway 09er.
Sunwing 8059er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Shamrock 9027 ready to taxi.
Ethiopian 6357 taxi to runway 09er.
Turkish 6420 requesting taxi to the gates. Turkish 6420 taxi to gate 28.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Latin 5387 ready for pushback at 01. Shamrock 9027 taxi to runway 09er. Latin 5387 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Latin 5387 ready to taxi. Latin 5387 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, FedEx 5828 taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower. Shamrock 9027 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Shamrock 9027 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Ural 7673 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Air Algeria 5248 cleared to land runway 09er.
FedEx 5828 taxi to gate 35.
Bali Tower. Latin 5387 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Boliviana 9361 ready for pushback at 66.
Korean 6248 cleared to land runway 09er.
Latin 5387 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Boliviana 9361 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Ethiopian 6357 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Ethiopian 6357 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Boliviana 9361 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening. Europa 90380 is on approach. Europa 90380 cleared to land runway 09er.
Air Algeria 5248 taxi to gate 66.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Latam 7867 ready for pushback at 08. Bali ground. Korean 6248 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower. Boliviana 9361 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Boliviana 9361 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Europa 90380 is going around.
Korean 6248 taxi to gate 30. Latam 7867 cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance, good evening, Delta 2639er ready for pushback at 1, 0.
Bali ground, Latam 7867 ready to taxi. Latam 7867 taxi to runway 09er.
Delta 2639er cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Delta 2639er ready to taxi. Delta 2639er taxi to runway 09er.
Europa 4338 taxi to gate 10.
Bali clearance, good evening, Europa 49er 25 ready for pushback at 19er.
Latam 7867 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Europa 49er 25 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Delta 2639er ready for takeoff runway 09er. Delta 2639er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Europa 49er 25 ready to taxi. Europa 49er 25 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good evening, Qantas 5751 ready for pushback at 32. Qantas 5751 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Qantas 5751 ready to taxi. Qantas 5751 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening, Air Transat 1778 is on approach. Air Transat 1778 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good evening, Gulf Air 4085 ready for pushback at 03. Gulf Air 4085 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Europa 49er 25 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Europa 49er 25 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Gulf Air 4085 ready to taxi.
Bali Tower, good evening, Spinnaker 89er 40 is on approach. Spinnaker 89er 40 cleared to land runway 09er.
Qantas 5751 continue taxi. Gulf Air 4085 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening, Berlin Bornheimer 34 is on approach. Berlin Bornheimer 34 cleared to land runway 09er.
Abex 8451 cleared for pushback.
Aeroflot 3701 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Air Transat 1778 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, Gulf Air 4085 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Gulf Air 4085 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Abex 8451 taxi to runway 09er.
Air Transat 1778, taxi to gate 03.
Aeroflot 3701, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower Qantas 5751 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening, Qantas 4246 is on approach. Qantas 4246 cleared to land runway 09er.
Qantas 5751 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Spinnaker 89er 40, taxi to gate 08. Southwest 7055, cleared for pushback.
Dali ground, Berlin, Bornheimer 34 taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower. Good evening, All Nippon. 90310 is on approach. All Nippon. 90310 cleared to land runway 09er.
Berlin, Bornheimer 34 taxi to gate 19er.
Bali ground, Southwest 708388, cleared to land runway 09er. Air France 1743, taxi to runway 09er.
Springbok 7116, taxi to gate 21.
Bali clearance, good evening, Sri Lankan 9463 ready for pushback at 67.
Continental 7233, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower now, RA823 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Air Canada 4204 requesting taxi to the gates. Bali Tower, good evening, FateX 68908 is on approach. FateX 68908 clear to land runway 09er.
Air Portugal 5539er, taxi to runway 09er.
Dali ground, Sri Lankan 9463 ready to taxi.
Bali ground, Castrol 4521, ready to taxi.
Bali clearance, Delta 7035 ready for pushback at 20.
Hong Kong 85, taxi to gate 14.
Dynasty 2608 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower. Good evening, Taram. 39er50 is on approach.
Bali ground, Abex 5897, ready to taxi.
Taram. 39er50 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground, Virgin 8388, requesting taxi to the gates.
Castrol 4521, taxi to runway 09er.
Sri Lankan 9463 taxi to runway 09er. Dynasty 2608 taxi to gate 17.
Qantas 3493, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good evening, Europa 90380 is on approach. Europa 90380 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good evening, Anan 1845 ready for pushback at 17.
Transovi 2290 cleared to land runway 27.
Anan 1845 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Anan 1845 ready to taxi. Anan 1845 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground, Transovi 2290 requesting taxi to the gates. Transovi 2290 taxi to gate 17. Bali clearance. Good evening. Ural 90523 ready for pushback at 66. Ural 90523 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Ural 90523 ready to taxi.
Anan 1845 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Azel 90672 cleared to land runway 27.
Ural 90523 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, Yellow Cab 6543 ready for takeoff runway 27. Yellow Cab 6543 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, good evening. Qatari 8848 is on approach. Qatari 8848 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali Tower, good evening. AV Anchor 8208 is on approach. AV Anchor 8208 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali Tower, goal 7441, ready for takeoff runway 27. Goal 7441, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Qatari 8848 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good evening. Dynasty 90150 is on approach. Dynasty 90150 cleared to land runway 27.
Castrol 6439er, cleared for pushback.
Qatari 8848 taxi to gate 16.
Castrol 6439er, taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground, AV anchor 8208, requesting taxi to the gates. AV anchor 8208, taxi to gate 21.
Bali Tower, Kestrel 6439er, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good morning. China Eastern 3917, ready for pushback at 29er.
Kestrel 6439er, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
China Eastern 3917, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Dynasty 90150, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali ground, China Eastern 3917, ready to taxi. China Eastern 3917, taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Hawaiian 5179er, ready for pushback at 12.
Dynasty 90150, taxi to gate 29er.
Hawaiian 5179er, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Hawaiian 5179er, ready to taxi. Hawaiian 5179er, taxi to runway 27.
China Eastern 3917, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good morning. LL 4566 is on approach. LL 4566, clear to land runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Martina 90235, ready for pushback at 31.
Hawaiian 5179er, hold position.
Martina 90235, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Martina 90235, ready to taxi.
Hawaiian 5179er, continue taxi.
Martina 90235, taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground, LL 4566, requesting taxi to the gates. LL 4566, taxi to gate 30.
Bali clearance. Good morning. AV anchor 4391, ready for pushback at 64.
Bali Tower, Martina 90235, ready for takeoff runway 27. Martina 90235, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Hawaiian 5179er, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, AV anchor 4391, ready to taxi.
Boliviana 3750, cleared to land runway 27.
AV anchor 4391, taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Copa 8295, ready for pushback at 02.
Etihad 7360, cleared to land runway 27.
Copa 8295, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Copa 8295, ready to taxi. Copa 8295, taxi to runway 27.
Bali Ground, Boliviana 3750, requesting taxi to the gates. Boliviana 3750, taxi to gate 64.
Bali Ground, Etihad 7360, requesting taxi to the gates. Bali Clearance, good morning, Delta 7749, ready for pushback at 65. Delta 7749, cleared for pushback. Etihad 7360, taxi to gate 12.
Bali Tower, good morning, Ural 9622 is on approach.
Delta 7749, taxi to runway 27.
Ural 9622 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali Tower, Avianca 4391, ready for takeoff runway 27. Avianca 4391, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, Copa 8295, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance, good morning, Azul 6663. Ready for pushback at 6-9er.
Copa 8295, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Azul 6663, cleared for pushback.
Bali Ground, Ural 9622 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Ground, Azul 6663, ready to taxi.
Ural 9622, taxi to gate 02.
Bali Tower, good morning, UPS 1804 is on approach. UPS 1804, cleared to land runway 27.
Bali Clearance, good morning Ukraine, 7205, ready for pushback at 06.
Azul 6663, taxi to runway 27.
Ukraine 7205, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good morning, Yellow Cab 8234 is on approach. Yellow Cab 8234 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali Ground, Ukraine, 7205, ready to taxi.
Bali Tower, Delta 7749, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Ukraine, 7205, taxi to runway 27.
Delta 7749, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Ground, UPS 1804, requesting taxi to the gates. UPS 1804, taxi to gate 31.
Bali Ground, Yellow Cab 8234, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Clearance, good morning, Berlin 26907, ready for pushback at 28. Berlin 26907, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Azul 6663, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, good morning. Aeroflot 2326 is on approach. Aeroflot 2326 clear to land runway 27.
Azul 6663, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Berlin 26907, taxi to runway 27.
Finna 6971, cleared for pushback.
Yellow cab 8234. Taxi to gate 65.
Bali Tower. Good morning. LATAM 2746 is on approach.
Bali Tower, Ukraine 7205, ready for takeoff runway 27.
LATAM 2746, cleared to land runway 27.
Finna 6971, taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, good morning. Airbus 6000 is on approach.
Ukraine 7205, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Airbus 6000 cleared to land runway 27.
Berlin 26. Niner 7, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
LATAM 2746 is going around. Bali clearance. Good morning. Delta 6921, ready for pushback at 08.
Bali ground, Aeroflot 2326 requesting taxi to the gates. Aeroflot 2326, taxi to gate 28.
Delta 6921, cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance, good morning. Berlin 17903, ready for pushback at 01. Berlin 17903, cleared for pushback.
Delta 6921, taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground, Airbus 6000, taxi to the gates.
Finna 6971, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Berlin 17903, taxi to runway 27.
Airbus 6000 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance, good morning. Air China 9411, ready for pushback at 34. Air China 9411, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good morning. LATAM 2746 is on approach.
Bali ground. Air China 9411, ready to taxi.
LATAM 2746, cleared to land runway 27.
Delta 6921, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Air China, 90411 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good morning, Air France, 3459er, ready for pushback at 19er.
ABUX 6000 taxi to gate 34.
Air France, 3459er, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Air China, 90411 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Air France, 3459er, ready to taxi.
Air China, 90411 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Air France, 3459er, taxi to runway 27.
Berlin, 17903, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Latam, 2746, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Gulf Air 6811, ready for pushback at 07.
Latam, 2746, taxi to gate 01.
Gulf Air 6811, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Gulf Air 6811, ready to taxi.
Kestrel 7996, cleared to land runway 27.
Gulf Air 6811, taxi. To runway 27. Bali clearance. Good morning. Check 2541, ready for pushback at 27. Check 2541, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Air France, 3459er, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Azure, 7767, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good morning. Lufthansa 4034 is on approach. Lufthansa 4034, cleared to land runway 27.
Check 2541, taxi to runway 27.
Azure, 7767, taxi to runway 27.
Air France, 3459er, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, good morning. Asiana, 7508 is on approach. Asiana, 7508, cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground, Kestrel 7996, requesting taxi to the gates. Kestrel 7996, taxi to gate 03.
Bali Tower, good morning. Latin 4900 is on approach.
Bali Tower, check 2541, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance, good morning. KLM 5875, ready for pushback at 67.
Latam 49er 00 cleared to land runway 27.
Check. 2541, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Lufthansa 4034, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower. Gulf Air 6811, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Delta 4320 is on approach. Delta 4320. Cleared to land runway 27.
Lufthansa 4034, taxi to gate 08.
Bali ground. Asiana 7508, requesting taxi to the gates.
Yellow cab 8485, cleared for pushback.
KLM 5875, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Korean 4030 is on approach. Korean 4030, cleared to land runway 27.
KLM 5875, taxi to runway 27.
Asiana 7508, taxi to gate 27.
Gulf Air 6811, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground. Latam 49er 00, taxi to the gates.
Azure 7767, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Sri Lankan 6782, cleared to land runway 27.
Yellow cab 8485, taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance, good morning. Virgin 8857, ready for pushback at 18.
Latam 49er 00, taxi to gate 10.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Air Algeria 5526 is on approach. Air Algeria 5526, cleared to land runway 27.
Delta 4320, taxi to gate 67.
Bali ground. Korean 4030, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, yellow cab 8485, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Azul 6888, cleared to land runway 27. Bali clearance. Good morning. Lion Inter 6223, ready for pushback at 68.
Bali ground, Sri Lankan 6782, requesting taxi to the gates.
Yellow cab 8485, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance, Transovi 22901, ready for pushback at 17.
Korean 4030, taxi to gate 20.
Bali Tower, KLM 5875, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good morning. AirAsia 1834 is on approach. AirAsia 1834, clear to land runway 27.
Bali ground. Air Algeria 5526, taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance, good morning. Qatari 78901, ready for pushback at 25.
Air Algeria 5526, taxi to gate 69.
Bali ground. Azul 6888, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good morning. Air China 67906 is on approach. Air China 67906, cleared to land runway 27.
Sri Lankan 6782, taxi to gate 19.
Azul 6888, taxi to gate 06.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Dynasty 8955, ready for pushback at 3.
KLM 5875, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Qantas 3464 is on approach. Bali ground. Lion Inter 6223, ready to taxi. Qantas 3464, cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground, Virgin, 8857, ready to taxi.
Bali ground, Qatari, 78901. Ready to taxi.
Bali clearance. Good morning, Delta, 2919. Ready for pushback at 26.
Bali ground, AirAsia 1834, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance, Azel, 9673, ready for pushback at 66.
Bali clearance. Good morning, Spirit, 219er, ready for pushback at 05.
Lion Inter, 6223, taxi to runway 27.
Virgin, 8857, taxi to runway 27.
Qatari, 78901, taxi to runway 27.
AirAsia 1834, taxi to gate 18.
Air China 67906, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali ground, Delta, 2919. Ready to taxi.
Bali ground, Azel, 9673, ready to taxi.
Qatari, 78901, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Vietnam 7450, clear to land runway 27.
Bali ground, Spirit, 219er, ready to taxi.
Bali clearance. Good morning, Air France 3073, ready for pushback at 3, 2.
Air China 67906, taxi to gate 25.
Virgin, 8857, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Qantas, 3464, requesting taxi to the gates.
WestJet 3084, cleared to land runway 27.
Azel, 9673, taxi to runway 27.
Vietnam 7450 is going around.
Bali ground, Dynasty, 89er55, ready to taxi.
Bali clearance. Good morning, Transovit, 3671, ready for pushback at 14.
Dynasty, 89er55, taxi to runway 27.
Qantas, 3464, taxi to gate 33.
Air France, 3073, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good morning, Jet Connect, 6146, is on approach. Jet Connect, 6146, cleared to land runway 27.
Dynasty, 89er55, cleared for takeoff runway 27. Bali ground, Air France, 3073, ready to taxi.
Delta, 2919, taxi to runway 27.
Spirit, 219er, taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance, Etihad, 6105, ready for pushback at 35.
Bali ground, WestJet 3084, requesting taxi to the gates.
Virgin, 3888, cleared to land runway 27. Bali clearance, Qatari, 8849er, ready for pushback at 16.
WestJet 3084, taxi to gate 66.
Transovi 22901, cleared for pushback.
Etihad, 6105, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Jet Connect, 6146, requesting taxi to the gates.
Air France, 3073, taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground, Transovi 22901, ready to taxi.
Bali ground, Etihad, 6105, ready to taxi. Jet Connect, 6146, taxi to gate 68.
Bali Tower, good morning, WestJet 5814 is on approach. WestJet 5814, cleared to land runway 27.
Transovi 22901, taxi to runway 27.
Qatari 8849er, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Virgin 3888, requesting taxi to the gates. Bali ground, Qatari 8849er, ready to taxi.
Bali Tower, good morning, Vietnam 7450 is on approach. Vietnam 7450 cleared to land runway 27.
Qatari 8849er, taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance, AV anchor 8209er. Ready for pushback at 21.
Transovit 3671 cleared for pushback.
AV anchor 8209er. Cleared for pushback.
Virgin 3888, taxi to gate 17.
Transovit 3671 taxi to runway 27.
AV anchor 8209er. Taxi to runway 27.
Etihad 6105 taxi to runway 27.
WestJet 5814 taxi to gate 05.
Bali clearance, good morning, Egypt Air 2787, ready for pushback at 23.
Bali Tower, Etihad 6105 ready for takeoff runway 27. Etihad 6105 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance, Dynasty 90151, ready for pushback at 29.
Air France 3073 cleared for takeoff runway 27. Vietnam 7450 taxi to gate 14.
Delta 29er 19er. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, Lion in turn 6223, ready for takeoff runway 27. Lion in turn 6223, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Azel 9673 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Iroquois 2178, cleared to land runway 27.
Spirit 219er, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Transovit 22901 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Qatari 8849er, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower AV anchor 8209er. Ready for takeoff runway 27.
Egypt Air 2787, cleared for pushback.
Dynasty 90151, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Egypt Air 2787, ready to taxi.
Bali clearance, LL 4567, ready for pushback at 30.
Dynasty 90151, taxi to runway 27.
AV anchor 8209er. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Egypt Air 2787, taxi to runway 27.
Transovit 3671 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Iroquois 2178, requesting taxi to the gates.
Etihad 8174, cleared to land runway 27.
LL 4567, cleared for pushback.
Iroquois 2178, taxi to gate 16.
LL 4567, taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, Dynasty 90151, ready for takeoff runway 27. Dynasty 90151, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, good morning, Malaysian 3652 is on approach. Malaysian 3652 clear to land runway 27.
Bali Tower, Egypt Air 2787, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance. Boliviana 3751. Ready for pushback at 6-4.
Egypt Air 2787, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
LL 4567, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, good morning, American 8834 is on approach. American 8834 clear to land runway 27.
Bali ground. Boliviana 3751. Ready to taxi.
Etihad 7361, cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Etihad 8174, requesting taxi to the gates.
Ural 9623, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good morning, Sadia. is on approach. Sadia 30902, cleared to land runway 27.
Etihad 8174, taxi to gate 29.
Bali ground, Ural 9623, ready to taxi.
Boliviana 3751. Taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground, Malaysian 3652, requesting taxi to the gates.
Ural 9623, taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance, good morning, LATAM 4669er, ready for pushback at 2-4.
Bali Tower, good morning, Japan Air 1860 is on approach. Japan Air 1860, cleared to land runway 27.
Malaysian 3652, taxi to gate 02.
Bali ground, American 8834, requesting taxi to the gates. American 8834, taxi to gate 29er.
Bali ground, Sadia 30902, taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good morning, American 90112 is on approach.
American 8834, hold position.
LATAM 4669er, cleared for pushback.
American 90112, clear to land runway 27.
American 8834. Continue taxi.
Bali ground, LATAM 4669er, ready to taxi. LATAM 4669er, taxi to runway 27.
Sadia 30902, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good morning, CedarJet 90644 is on approach.
Bali ground, Japan Air 1860, requesting taxi to the gates.
CedarJet 90644, clear to land runway 27.
Sadia 30902, taxi to gate 32.
Bali Tower, Boliviana 3751. Ready for takeoff runway 27.
Japan Air 1860, taxi to gate 12.
Boliviana 3751. Cleared for takeoff runway 27. Bali Tower, good morning, Atlanta 5156 is on approach. Atlanta 51
Bali clearance. Good morning. Turkish 9413. Ready for pushback at 65.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Yellow cab 5518 is on approach. Yellow cab 5518 cleared to land runway 27.
Turkish 9413. Cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Turkish 9413. Ready to taxi. Turkish 9413. Taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground. Yellow cab 5518 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Europa 3671. Ready for pushback at 03.
Yellow cab 5518 taxi to gate 65. Bali Tower. Good morning. Speedbird 3360 is on approach. Speedbird 3360 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali Tower. Turkish 9413. Ready for takeoff runway 27. Turkish 9413. Line up and wait runway 27. Bali clearance. Good morning. American 5651. Ready for pushback at 06. Turkish 9413. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.